In Adobe Illustrator, there are different ways we can use lock and hide to our advantage when creating our vector designs. So let's first talk about the global way that we can use lock and hide, and that's going to be up in our layers palette. So here you can see I only have one layer, and to the left of our layer descriptor, you can see these two little squares. And the first square on the left is our visibility, this little eyeball icon, and we can toggle that on and off. And that's going to affect everything on that particular layer to where we can see it or we can hide it. And this open square to the right of the visibility is empty, but if we click on it, we're actually going to see that we have our lock icon here. And that's going to effectively, when the lock icon is active, it's going to visually show everything on our layer, but we won't be able to affect any changes because we can't select it because that layer has been locked. And this can be a really useful way to lock and to hide any of our particular layers, especially if we have multiple layers in our scene and we want to make those changes to a particular layer. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck the lock icon here. And there's another way that we can use lock and hide, and that's going to be on a more precision level. And these are commands, the lock command and the hide command. And they are on my screen, I've written out what the keyboard shortcuts are, and if you don't like keyboard shortcuts, you can always go up to the Object tab and scroll down, and you're going to see lock and hide. Just make sure that you have an object in your scene selected, and then the lock and the hide options will now be active for your selection. Okay. So what we can do effectively on our artwork is we can have a little bit more finite control. If we wanted to, let's say, hide certain parts of our artwork, let's say this blue circle in the background, we can hit the keyboard shortcut Command 3 and our artwork has been hidden. It's not deleted or gone in any way, but it is visibly no longer present on our screen. And even if we go into outline view by hitting Command Y, you can see the bones of our artwork and our circle that was blue is not showing there. So let's go ahead and toggle Command Y again to get our full color artwork back on our screen. And we can hit the keyboard shortcut to bring our artwork back. And that's the unhide function by hitting Command Option 3. So now we have brought back our artwork that we have hidden. And this doesn't just affect one piece of artwork. We can select multiple pieces of artwork and we can hide them all at once. And we can continue to select artwork and hide them at different times. So no matter how much artwork that we end up hiding, we can always use the unhide command to reveal everything that we have hidden all at once. So let's go ahead and do that by hitting Command Option 3. And now all of our artwork has been brought back onto our screen. And that's a different way that we can use hide to our advantage. And likewise, we can use lock in the same way, where we can select certain pieces of our artwork and we can hit Command 2 to lock them. Now they're still on our screen, but we're not able to select them until we unlock them. So by hitting Command Option 2 on our keyboard, we have effectively unlocked that selection. So those are some pretty powerful ways to use lock and hide to effectively make changes to any of our artwork on our vector designs. I hope this is helpful.